Hello everybody, so I'm going to show you how I make a goblet. I found a couple of pieces of cherry across the street. What I have to do now is decide roughly how my goblet is going to look like, which part is going to be my face. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it between centers so that I can put the faceplate, and then I'm going to flip it around on the lathe. Alright? So the first thing is going to be to actually roughly find the center of this piece. I do it half visually, half measuring. Most important thing that I found is if I balance it, the piece very well on the lathe between centers, that I have very few problems. Okay? So if it takes more than 3 seconds to go from the top to bottom, then I'm happy. It's not exactly 3 seconds. Alright? Now it's very stable. Alright, so I'm going to lock my lathe, put the tailstock very hard into the wood. Alright, always wear eye protection. You always want to make sure that the piece doesn't hit the tool rest. The tool rest is a little bit below the center. What I've done so far is to form this little spigot on the back, on the bottom side. Okay, this is my faceplate, and it's gonna get mounted on top of the spigot. And the spigot, it's a little bit too small now, but I'm gonna try to center it so the piece is gonna be balanced when I put it back on the lathe. Okay, I'm gonna attach the piece to the faceplate using this kind of metal sheet screws. Okay, I like to use screws, 4 of them. It makes me feel confident at the lathe, so things are not going to fly in my face. Should just screw in. I'm still going to turn it between centers. I mean between the tailstock and the faceplate. I still want to have this support for as long as possible. I turn everything at the lowest speed, which is 600 RPMs on my lathe. I also have to make sure that my tool is sharp. Right, so I'm going to test it. And it looks Alright, so after a little bit of turning, I have to make sure that I have a nice rim that I can use. I have a little defect here, but I think it's going to be fine. Alright, and I want to make sure that I'm going to get a good quality top for this piece. Okay? If that's not the case, it's not too good. Make a little bit more here. Now is the time to stop and sharpen the tool. It's not sharp enough for what I want to do. Alright, so this is my sharpening setup. This is the ball ring jig. Alright, I'm going to set it at a fixed distance, tighten it. I should be able to do this very fast. Alright, done. So let's finish shaping this up. I'm gonna give it the basic profile. Then I'm gonna start cutting the inside and keep on going in, out, until I get what I want. I still want to make sure that I'm getting enough material here so I don't get vibration. Notice how I support the tool on my leg. Alright, let's try to do a good quality test. Okay. Every now and then I have to stop and look if I still have a useful rim. I want to make sure I'm gonna get it nice. Now, this is a different kind of cut you can do, especially when you have to correct. Stop now and see if I have a good quality finish on it. Alright, so what I have to do now is first of all make sure that I'm not going to hit the tool rest, right? And I'm going to start working on the rim. I'll first rough cut it to about half an inch, maybe a little bit less, and after that I'm going to start about 1 inch at a time to cut it to the final dimension, which is going to be about 3/32 of an inch. I make sure that it's sharp, very, very sharp. Let it up and start making that thin wall. One inch at a time. Stop it just to make sure that it's okay. Looks very nice. Have to take a little bit more. I'm going to stop now to measure the wall thickness to see how good is it.